Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to enable people occlusion for 3D objects in augmented reality using RealityKit for React Native's new architecture for iOS. So first I'll show you the demo. Unfortunately my device does not support people occlusion, and I think it is only supported on devices with LiDAR sensor, but I will explain it to you what people occlusion means. So I have recorded one video from my real device. Again, the output should be ran on real device only. This cannot be run on the iOS simulator. So here I have already given the camera permission to my app. Now okay, it will just, so here you can see this is my real environment. Make sure you have proper lighting in your environment. Once proper lighting has been detected, it will place some 3D object. Okay, now once the 3D object is placed, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to move my hand over the camera. So if I'm trying to move my hand over the camera and the 3D object is on the floor, we should not be able to see the 3D object, right? But I'm still able to see the 3D object because people occlusion is not supported. So that's what this is, like treating our 3D objects like real world objects, and if I am trying to move in front of it, then the 3D object should not get displayed. So let's see how to do this. Again, my device does not support the people occlusion, that's why I couldn't show you the actual output, but hope you have got the point. So firstly, make sure you open this documentation because I will be copying a lot of code from this documentation. And here, as you can see, I have created a React Native application. So firstly, we will have to create a folder called rtnmyar. Inside that I have created a package.json file, and I have copy pasted it from docs. Only this name has been changed, this has been changed, and this has been changed. Then I have created a podspec file. Again, I have copy pasted it from docs, and only this name has been changed. Then I have created a JS folder. Inside that I have created a TypeScript file. Again, I have copy pasted it from docs. Only the prop has been removed and this particular name has been changed. Then the documentation says that create an iOS folder. We won't be doing that because we want to write our entire code inside Xcode in the main iOS folder which you see over here, and we will be making use of Swift, that's why. So you will have to open your terminal, cd to the iOS folder which you see over here, and firstly run this particular command. So this will enable the new architecture for iOS. Then you will have to cd back to the root of your React Native project and then run this particular command. Then do cd ... it will move you outside your React Native project, and then you will have to run this particular command. Now here, instead of rnapp people occlusion, you will have to write your own project name. As you can see, my project name is rnapp people occlusion. So over here as well as over here, and this is our folder name. Okay, once you do that, you will again have to cd to the main iOS folder and then run this particular command. So this will do code generation for iOS. And now to use it, you can import it something like this and use it like this. Now coming back to the actual implementation, you will have to open the XC workspace of your iOS folder inside Xcode. Firstly, you will have to go to your project. Make sure the minimum deployment is at least 14 over here as well as 14 over here. Then go to info.plist and make sure you add the camera permission. Then create this header file. Again, this has been copied from docs and only this name has been changed. Then create an Objective-C file called rtnmyar manager, but change the extension to .mm, so it is Objective-C++. Again, this has been copied from docs and this has been copied from docs. Sorry, not this, but the entire code has been copied from docs and only this name and this name and this name has been changed. Then again create an Objective-C file, change the extension to .mm, so it is Objective-C++. Again, this here we are just including our header file. This has been copied from docs and only this names has been changed. Okay, here we are importing our file name because we want to include Swift file inside this Objective-C file. So whatever is your project name, make sure you write it over here. Don't copy my project name. -swift.h will be remain for same for everyone. Then here in the documentation says that import this thing, but this will not work, so I have commented out and we have to use this import. Then this has been copied from docs, entire thing, only this names has been changed everywhere, and this is our Swift file initialization. Again, this entire thing has been copied from docs, only names has been changed everywhere. Here we are initializing our view, initializing our Swift file, adding our Swift file to our view, and rest everything has been copied from docs, only names has been changed. Next, so I've already shown you this as well. Then just create a Swift file. Xcode will ask, do you want to create a bridging header? Click yes. Also here you can see I have added a USDZ model of watering can. Just search for on Google for USDZ model. I think most probably you will see Apple's website. You can download any USDZ model which you feel like. Okay, then coming back to our Swift file, here we are importing few things, ARKit as well as Combine. Here we create our AR view, and we are also importing RealityKit. This cancelable is from Combine. Then inside init we initialize our AR view, then set some translate or NS layout constraint stuff. Here we do AR world tracking configuration, plane detection as well as environment texturing, and here we just do support scene reconstruction, then run the configuration. Here we create our anchor entity, then here we load the watering can model. If you have used some other model, make sure you change the name over here. And here we use cancelable to load the model asynchronously. Here we just install some gestures for our AR view, and here is the actual code. So here you can see we are checking whether our device supports people occlusion or not. Given that my device does not support, I got this particular print statement and this code was not executed for me. But in your case, if you have people occlusion supported on your device, then this will get executed and you should see proper people occlusion. And here we just override this particular method as a boilerplate code as well. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.